Ready? Alright. This is entitled Contemplate This. I don't practice an art, I practice a trade, just like any journeyman. Like a mason, a plumber, or a writer. That's what I am. You see, masons lay brick and plumbers lay pipe. Writers pen words, but word hustlers hustle words just the way they like. I'm a word hustler, baby, and I hustle every day. So get your ear hustle on it, check out how I play. Whether the subject be peace, love, joy, politics, religion, sex, life, or death. If you comprehend how I play with what I say, then you should be able to separate the fuss from the fight, the stress from the strife, and be able to enjoy the love of life without living lackadaisically or trite. Like spontaneous combustion, my words combust spontaneously and create great heat and light. So sit back and hold on tight while I take you on this historically lyrical flight. Shall I start with the homicidal lunatic Christopher Columbus, who was the very first European to commit genocide in the West? Shall I relate to you how he befriended and betrayed, massacred and enslaved the entire Taino population with cruel and inhuman calculation? Patience, that was just the start of the devastation. Shall I continue by telling you how he treated the tribes of the Lucaya? How he kidnapped the entire population for supposed Catholic indoctrination, but his true goal was human subjugation through masochistic domination. Wait, I ain't even started to open up the floodgates. Shall I proceed by portraying how his predecessors prolonged the pain of the leaders of these tribes by hanging them over slow burning fires of green wood, 13 at a time? Why 13 at a time? To honor the Holy Redeemer and his 12 apostles. Then they brought the Africans on slave ships, and so started the Western slave trade. And today, the church and the government both say that we should celebrate Columbus Day. So what's next? I mean, if we honor one genocidal maniac, then what's to stop us from honoring another? I mean, if we name cities and countries and celebrate federal holidays, all in the honor of Christopher Columbus, then what's to stop us from doing the same thing for Adolf Hitler? I know. Let's rename the District of Columbia Hitlersville. Celebrate his vast achievements and accomplishments on June 6th and rename it H-Day. Then put the Ku Klux Klan in charge of the festivities. Then, instead of having monuments and memorials that honor the victims of the Holocaust, we'd have statues and plaques that celebrate fascism, racism, oppression, and slavery. Then, instead of having a two-party political system that caters to the goodwill and interest of the people, we'd have a one-party political system that kowtows to big business and corporate interests. Then, instead of having a president who is elected by the people, we'd have a president who's elected by an electoral college. Then, instead of having a Supreme Court whose only interest is to uphold the letter of the law of the land, we have a Supreme Court whose only interest is its own petty in-house bickering. Then, instead of having a Congress who supports the war on terrorism, we'd have a Congress who supports the systematic decimation and calculated annihilation of the indigenous population of what we now refer to as this great nation. Does any of this ring a bell? This is what happens when America's political check and balance system is up for sale. Going once, going twice. Sold to the lobbyists with the most cheese. Oh well, Sie Heil, Sie Heil, Sie Heil. Welcome to Hitlersville. Thank you.